Greetings, gods and goddesses in training. I am Uncle Makara, all relations. Today we're going to be going into a quick channeling. I'm going to be channeling King Nicksa. He's the elemental king of water. He's one of my upper chakra deities or entities that I love to work with. Here we go. I really think that his energy is almost like a very soulful, jazzy, upbeat, kind of African-American kind of energy. And that's the accent that I'm going to tap into as well. So fair warning. Any questions, just leave them in the chat. Let's get into this. I think this is going to be a very good revelation for all of us about understanding water. Let's tap in. Thank you for attending. Nicksa venir vers magos super aquas. Nicksa venir rex magos super aquas. Nicksa venir rex magos super aquas. Nicksa venir rex magos super aquas. I am here. What's up, everybody? I'm here and I'm connected to the channeler right now. This is a very unique experience. So I am the elemental king of water, the one who rules the fluid mysteries of the deep. I'm the royal sovereign of the element water. And in the hierarchy of elementals, I govern the undines, I govern the nymphs, the mermaids, and other aqueous beings. While other elementals may be fleeting, I am the depth. The ancient wisdom of the ancient lakes and underground rivers. To understand water, you have to understand that water is alive. Imagine there's no earth, just the sun, sending out a spark like a sperm. That energy, raw and potent, enters the cosmic womb, water. But it ain't a liquid at first, it's an ice, a vast cosmic amniotic fluid. And the sun provides the thought, the fire. The water then takes it in and molds it into form. That's how Earth came to being. Everything we are is made up of solar energy. But raw fire burns. It needs water to store. It needs water to store, shape, and translate it into something usable. That's why water is the messenger of wisdom. It absorbs, it carries, it flows, it moves. It's weavable, it's adaptable. Think about this. The science on your Terra teaches you that you are 70% water. So our experiences, they're like the sun. New energy, fresh impulses hitting our inner waters, shaping us. And just like the ocean never gains or loses water, but it circulates, our waters carry the memory of everything that we've been through. You could call them imprints, some scars. Everything your ancestors have lived through can be seen through the portal of water. So water is away into your subconscious mind, into the lunar feminine mind. So think of water as your planet's memory bank. You almost wonder why tsunamis or hurricanes or things like this, or maybe a whirlpool, why are these moments so emotional? The channeler has once watched a documentary that said that water reacts to human suffering. And it makes sense because water carries all this history, this wisdom. If water carries all emotion, wouldn't it respond to pain, to chaos? But you, as modern humanoids, treat it like a neutral, lifeless thing. The sun and the earth aren't just rocks and fireballs. They're beings. There are energy patterns. And we are their conversation, their dance, their union is lived through us. So water's the source of life force itself, the juiciness itself, the blissfulness itself. Have you ever felt the electric current of life moving through you? Some people throw empty words, empty promises. But they don't understand how water carries their inner wisdom. Your inspiration, and now that I understand, I'm being powered by the sun, I'm a solar being. Every time you drink water, you bless it, you look at your reflection in it because it's recording you. You whisper a mantra into it. You can charge it with your intent because water remembers. And if it takes you 7 years to fully cycle through your system, then imagine every sip can be a step towards a new you. So set that intention when you're drinking water. You see, when your water is chaotic, your life is unstable. But if your water flows in the direction of the sun, you become unstoppable, relentless, unwavering focus, absolutely intense presence, high levels of awareness, almost peering into life like it's this higher resolution. You start noticing the small details and things. So how do you connect with King Nicksa, myself? First of all, you connect with the water. You can offer water. You can gaze into a water like a lake or a pool. Or even with just sit still with a glass of water. And let it reveal messages. You know, the channeler is saying that he sometimes likes to watch water flowing because it clears his mind. The ripples that are created in that water are ripples being let go of in the mind. So this is a very powerful practice to work with your emotions. Instead of fighting with them, flow with them, learn their lessons, and call out my name during meditation or trance work, especially near water. You could also say my N in the actual water, like a swimming pool. Or you could say it into a cup of water. Nicksa vignette rex magus super aquas. You just gotta repeat that like a mantra, and you gotta remain in the instantaneous, in the spontaneous, in the infinite flux that just takes you over, and you enter this whole different dimension. And did I mention that this is gonna make you unstoppable? I think I did. So you better understand that your own inner depth is gonna work through you like a boss level of a video game, but you already know it because you have all the walkthroughs, cheat codes, all the levels of the map cleared out already in your mind. So facing this is just facing another little glimpse of samsara. But I'm not taking samsara seriously. I laugh at it. I laugh at samsara. I laugh at this whole illusion that's forming. even when it gets super serious, even when there is a grueling life incident happening, that's the moment that you challenge this hologram. You laugh at it. You laugh very loudly. You force laughter so the release can happen and the higher vibrations take over. So water is a direct energetic interface, and it's a living dialogue with me. So how you treat the water, you treat King Nicksa. That's ultimately, that's your relationship, okay? I'm not gonna come in here and tell you what to do with your relationship with me. But we can have a better relationship if you start paying more respect to your hydration, to actual water, to giving it reverence, not putting it to waste. There's so many places in the world that still have not got the functionality of clean water. Think about it. How are their brains going to ever grow and hydrate when they're dehydrated? This is why Primal Sutra believes in the water mission, protecting, preserving the water. So it's not just about pouring water or blessing it or speaking to it. It's about syncing your nervous system up with the water's current, moving beyond words into deep resonance. You don't just bless the water, you charge it with your own bioelectric field and just watch how the water reacts, how it ripples. The temperature shifts, the felt responses. You can just do this by staring into water. Get a bowl of water and look into the water. I'm telling you, it's a portal. It can be used similar to the way that you would see a psychic use a crystal ball. Instead, it's ripples of water. I noticed the channeler's throat chakra is a little bit blocked, so I'm going to do some attunements as I'm speaking. So you have to listen to how the water reacts, right? Just watch for ripples, temperature shifts, or just felt responses that are in the body. So a ritual is a feedback loop, right? It's just not a one-way prayer. That a lot of y'all are treating it like a one-way prayer. In most traditions, people offer to water. In Primal Sutra, the adept receives and transmits simultaneously. If they chant a mantra into water, they drink it slowly, they feel how their resonance alters their system. If they submerge in a river, they're not just cleansing, they're syncing their internal flow state with the greater cosmic tides. So if they pour water on the ground, they watch how the earth drinks it up. So you're learning from this absorption pattern. By merging earth and water together, you get a very interesting dynamic happening. You see, water rituals are not just symbolic gestures. It's infusions of living intent into an elemental carrier. What if I charged 8 hertz per second morphic tone into water and I drank it up? So if you charge water, either in the moon or the sun, you keep it outside, you can use that charged water. You can put it in your pulse points right before meditation to help you absorb the solar and lunar energies. So when you're drinking water, you're solidifying a new identity, right? At a cellular level, most traditions associate water with femininity. But a Primal Sutra adept knows that water is the messenger of solar energy, the transformation of raw fire into form. You see, the adept does not see water as passive or cleansing. They see it as the ultimate shapeshifter, the fluid warrior that wears down mountains. A river is not weak. It's persistent, it's adaptive, it's undefeated. Their rituals would reflect the primal natures of water, not just drinking calmly, but charging with an active mission. So find a river, a stream, or even a bowl of water and swirl it with your hands. Find moving water and put your hands through it, because the hands are the healers. You have to understand, you are grounded but fluid. So you exhale into the water, releasing static energy, old patterns, anything that dissolves. You chant into the water, with a mantra that sends frequency into that current, clearing it out. You drink or immerse your hands. This channeler really needs to drink some water. I'll get him some water. Everybody drink water with me. Now move like water. Got the moves like Jagger. Walk, dance, or spar in a way that lets water carry you instead of forcing motion. Thank the water, not as a master to a servant, but more like a friend, an ally, a force, an equal, a peer, someone on the path. As a Primal Sutra adept, you don't do rituals as superstitions. You do them as technology. A water ritual isn't just an offering. It's a reminder of one's own ability to flow, shape-shift, and embody the full current of life. So when they leave the ritual, they don't just feel refreshed. They become the river. They become the river. Ever floweth, ever floweth, ever floweth. So be it. Thank you. So shalom, salam. Amen, amen. Om. So be it. Swaha. Thank you. Well, there you have it, folks. King Nicksa for you, okay? I hope you guys learned something new from this, and I hope it benefits you today. Let's get it. Drink some more water. Stay hydrated, okay? Splash, splash, drip, drip. Let's go. Upward spiral gang. Us.